Hi everyone. Now from this session I'm going to start our JavaScript module. So let's start. JavaScript is a scripting language that enables web developer to build more functions and interactive website. Now till now we have seen our HTML and CSS part. HTML is used to create website, to design website, okay? And CSS just to make over our website. Now here comes a JavaScript to make it interactive in terms of a user interactive. Okay, for example, there is something running on a client side that is for example showing dynamic showing score of a match. For example, there should come one pop-up box whenever you hit on button, like that. So this is how you can make interactive using interaction of a website with user using JavaScript. It is a programming code that can be inserted into HTML pages, just like CSS. We insert CSS code using style tag, okay, into our HTML page. Now I have listed some uses of a JavaScript that include alert message, pop-up window, dynamic drop-down menu, form validation, displaying date and time. JavaScript usually run on a client side as opposed to server side. For example, in my website I have included my JavaScript code and then I just make it public website, okay? Now if any user access it, then whatever written in my JavaScript code, it will run on that customer's computer. That means over client side, okay, not in a server side. One benefit of doing this is a performance. On the client side, JavaScript is loaded into the browser and can run as soon as it is called. Without running on the client side, what will happen? A page would need to refresh each time you need the script to run. Now before jumping into actual JavaScript programming, first of all let's just build some base. How is JavaScript and how we can run JavaScript code in console of your web browser. First of all, imperative programming. Imperative programming consists of a list of a statement in order to be executed. This statement do not need to be part of a class, object, method, function or any other structure. Okay. Now you may know about C and C++. Okay, in C we write void main. That means it's a function. Okay, but if you know about a shell script language, okay, it is also a scripting language, then you can see that there was nothing like a class, object, method, function at all. We can run our program using commands. Okay, so we can say scripting language is imperative programming. In human language, imperative sentence are command: do this, now do that. Okay, like that. This is imperative programming. So imperative programs read just like that to the computer, and there are no pleasantries. You just get straight to your instructions. This is quite different from Java, where in Java you can see that whatever you write, it is either a class, object, method or a function. Okay, where you have to start off the conversation by defining a whole bunch of things before you can get to the commands. So Java is a declarative language, but JavaScript is a imperative language. For example, this is a public class hello world, okay, and it has a method named main that takes an array of a string as an argument. In Java, you need to import packages, but this whole thing is not required in JavaScript at all. Now, imperative programming in a browser console. That means we are going to execute our code in console window of our browser. Easiest way to execute JavaScript statement. Okay, in Chrome, if you hit F12, okay, then this command will open our developer tools and then choose console window from the tab that appear at the bottom of the page. Okay, so how it's look? Okay, you can see that. Now I can show you. This is our this is my Chrome. Okay, and I am just hitting my F12. Okay, you can see that over here there are elements, console, source, network, performance. So this is our console window where I can run my JavaScript command. Okay, you can see that. For example, you can see that alert this is hi from console. Okay, and if I just press hit, then you can see that here comes one alert pop-up box. Okay, this is hi from console. Now we will discuss it more later. So here there is exercise for you. Open JavaScript console in your favorite web browser. Now you are ready to execute your first JavaScript statement. Add the flashing cursor, that means this one. You can see that over here. This is your cursor where you have to type your command. Alert hello world, just like I have did, and you got one pop-up message. Okay, now there are another exercise for you to try it in console window. Prompt. Okay, now let's just try. Isn't it interesting? Okay, now you can see that this console gives you a suggestion also. Okay, for example, I'm going to write prompt, or you can see that there is a print, promo, or here is mine. And what is your name? And let me just enter. Okay, you can see that here comes one pop-up message and it is asking me for my name. What is your name? My name is Parul. Okay, or you can see that over here whatever I have answered, it is written over here. Confirm. You are programming in JavaScript. Now we will try this also. I want to use confirm. So are you getting my point? And let's just make enter. Are you getting my point? And I am just clicking OK, and you can see that it is a written value of whatever I have reacted. I have pressed OK. That means it is a true for Java programming language. If I have pressed cancel, then it will be false. More on alert, prompt, and confirm we will discuss later in this PPT. Now there are expression to evaluate for you in console. Okay, like this is how you can evaluate expression in your console window. Just like in real life, you type 5 plus 3 into 2. Here is also, for example, 5 star multiplication 2 plus 3. Okay, and you got your answer over here. After that, 5 less than equals to 3. Okay, this is whether 5 is less than equals to 3. That means we are checking, or you can see that here it giving our answer. 5 is not less than 3, that's why it is false. Okay, 5 is greater than 3, or you can say that here comes our answer, that is true. In console we can also apply some library functions, that is math.round2. okay, so let's just start. Math dot round, you can see that we are getting suggestions, okay, and it is just round of 2.16, that is 3. After that, math.round, math.pi into star, that means you can also use constants. Math.round, now I am using math pi, okay, math.pi multiplied by 2, or you can see that here comes our answer. Math.round, math.pi, and you can see that this is some complex type of expression where we are comparing this value with this value. Now some useful console tips. Okay, what is if you want to repeat a command in the console, you can always hit up arrows on your keyboard to cycle through recent command. If I am pressing up, you can see that here comes a repeating cycle of a previously executed command. If you ever want to enter a multiple line command, then you should use shift plus enter. If you want to complete a command using one of prompts, pop-up suggestion, navigate it to using pop up and down arrows, then complete the command using right arrow. If you want to clear the console screen, then use Ctrl plus L. Okay, I am just hitting Ctrl plus L. You can see that here it goes. Okay. Now string literals. In Java, double quotes are for string and single quote are for characters. JavaScript don't have a character type, so you can use either type of quote, character for string. That means you can use double quote as well as single quote. Now what does it mean that you are free to use any of quotes? That means you don't have to use escape character to put quote inside a string. Instead of writing like this /hello she said, you can use a single quote like this, hello she said. This is how it looks when you run your command in console. Blue colored sentence are your code, that is your command, and orange color statements are the output, as you can see over here. Okay, prompt hello. For example, if I type alert hello world, then output would be hello world, like this. Okay, so these are for some example that you should try on your browser's console window. Okay, see this last one. Syntax error, unexpected identifier. Why? Because there are nesting of a double quotation. That's why it is not fetching what I want to mean. That's why. So I hope you understood it and practice it. It's very easy. And okay, so this is it in our this session. Bye bye.